One more thing. Hold on. We on. What's happening, everybody? Check out Bitcoin. I said we don't mess with it no more, but I don't know since it don't went up. I think I'm gonna write it down. I hope it go down some more. Oh, camera a little bit. Wait just so people get up in there. If anybody come, we're gonna start anyway. Yeah, I don't know. Gotta find out if I can do this camera. Hopefully I'm not seeing it in this one room. Still on? Doing a good sound. But anyways, all right. All right. Wow. Welcome to the top of $1 million spot. First, before we do anything, everybody, please like, share, and subscribe to this message. To this video. Like, share, and subscribe. Got one like up here. Maybe I get some more. Everybody, it's a Wednesday night. Everybody else should be at home, so I'm chilling. Hold on. Nobody up in here, so don't put all that out to the people. Nobody coming up in here. Damn. Why don't y'all help our brother out, yo? It's like a little bit too. Got a little bit too much going on. All right, what's up? Say hi to the chat. I'm just waiting for a few people to get in, but I'll probably start here in another 2-3 minutes. I guess everybody just catch it afterwards. But it is humid out here. All right. We're gonna go ahead live. All right. We're gonna kick it off. Nobody in here. Hopefully, I'll catch up with it later. But welcome to the top of the $1,000,000 spot, yo. Um, I do this so we can interact and just talk with each other, just running with each other about the problems that's going on with relationships. But nobody said do it. But like I said, I got something else coming on. I got something else. I got something else coming on. But yeah, anyway, welcome to the top of the $1,000,000 spot, y'all. Before we start, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and share this video. Um, and today's topic is on Women's Wednesday. Today's topic is Janet Jackson, if you're nasty. All right. So it doesn't have nothing to do, but well, it does have something to do with that song, and it's called Control. All right. Now, like I said, I give fellas free game on Friday, and I'm giving Women Wednesday, giving y'all some game. And like I said, not game to mess over nobody. It's just how to I go. If you want a man, you want a good man, like to say you do. This is how you do it. All right. Stop me when I'm lying. All right. Control. All right. That's the issue. All right. Like a lot of the modern day women, young and older, mostly older, want to control everything. See what I'm saying? You got to get out of that. If you want a man, apply the stuff from the previous weeks and add this onto it. Control. Some of your ladies been like single for a long time and have to raise kids, running the house pretty much. So y'all take the man and the woman role. And as you take on those roles, you start getting masculine energy. You start doing things the male's supposed to do, like provide, protect, problem solve, the Fab Five. See what I'm saying? But a Fab except procreate. So y'all get everything that the man has to do because y'all have to raise a kid or kids on your own. So that brings you to have to do what the man have to do also, and what the woman have to do. All right. So it's a little bit understandable. Why would y'all come into the next relationship? Or y'all coming into the next relationship prior the one from your kid's father, maybe it's the one next day. I don't know. But the next relationship or next few relationships with control issues. If you want a man, don't treat a man like a kid. Don't tell a man a man should do this, a man should do that. No, don't do that. That's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? Don't control a man. Don't say, well, I gotta put up with him, I gotta tell him to do this, I gotta tell him to do that, I gotta tell him to do the other. I gotta remind him of this. Why are you with him? Why are you with him? You have a man child. And see, that's why people say, that's why it's like, it's y'all fault for a lot of relationships y'all choose. Because y'all either pick kid dudes who haven't grown up yet, or dudes who haven't grown up yet, for the most part. And y'all get mad at every man because that dude burn you. But every man, just like y'all say, not all women. Well, not all men. You see what I'm saying? So it goes on our side too, not all men. You see what I'm saying? Well, not all males. Because you have men and you have males and boys. You see what I'm saying? So in order to get a man, you can't go in there with control issues. You can't go in there trying to tell him what to do, how to do things, and start taking over like you used to take over when you were single. So I said, before you do that, if you feel you're doing that or you see in a relationship you're doing that, you need to go to therapy. Really. You need to go to therapy and get fixed. I mean, honestly, you need to go to therapy and get that taken care of. Also, speaking of therapy, another thing is if you've been done bad, you feel you've been done bad through other relationships, went through some bad relationships or whatever, and you feel you got a good dude that you can see a future with, make sure you go to therapy and get that fixed. And like I said, you have to go to therapy at least a year and go every day and do everything they tell you in order to get some results. You can't just go and skip days and be in it for like long term. I think a year is enough to get get what you need to get out there. If you go every day and do everything they say and follow the protocol and everything, I think anybody can get fixed with therapy for minor issues like breakups and stuff like that. Now anything past that, like any kind of abuse, physical abuse, mental abuse, narcissistic abuse, that's a whole nother story there. But like just cheating and stuff like that, because he's cheating on you and stuff like that, you chose to stay in that 10, 20 years, whatever it is, that's on you. So go get therapy, get that fixed, and that way you can come back and present yourself to a man. You know what I'm saying? Like I said in my other video, is like, if you want a man, you have to present yourself accordingly to a man, because you can't go into a relationship with a man like you went with the boys. See what I'm saying? It's a whole different thing. You have, when you get with a man, he should have guidelines. He should sit down and talk to you before y'all take it to that level. You know what I'm saying? That way he give you the option if you can roll with him or not. You see what I'm saying? So, that's in a man's world. You know what I'm saying? The boys, y'all just go hook up to y'all thinking that y'all in a relationship. Nah, that's childish. Everybody have to put some, look, this is what this is. This is how I run this show. This is how I do my kingdom. Now, if you agree with that and think you can roll with that, cool. But if not, no hard feelings. It's just saying, I'm just not for you. But that man just ain't for you. You see what I'm saying? Because every man gonna have some guidelines, principles, and order the way he run things. And that's what a man's supposed to do. Control order. Not control people, not control the household. Like that in a sense, but control the environment. You know what I'm saying? Because masculine energy is supposed to do that. Feminine energy is just chaos. Y'all be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thoughts and emotions get all over the place. And our job to bring it back. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, not mean to be don't say I'm bashing or none of that talking bad, but I'm just saying what it is. A lot of you ladies have never been with a man, haven't even been in the presence of a man for a long period of time. Because a man run different from a boy. Most of your men gonna be boring. You see what I'm saying? It's gonna be boring. Like somebody went in and went out because I guess I was saying the wrong thing. But I'm just telling you real. If you want a man, like you say you do, I'm telling you what's real. Because when you go in, like I said, if all dudes that you run into are messed up, that sounds like you're the common denominator. So you might want to choose different. You see what I'm saying? Like the guys, your types, you can't keep choosing that type of dude. You got to do something different. Dudes that are say your friend zone or you were passed up in high school. Because every woman had a good man. But I think every woman had a good man somewhere in her life. But she didn't want it. And that wasn't her type. So she left him. And some of them called back and said, "Oh, I realized you was a good man, and I've been out here, and there's no good men out here. And I'm calling to let you know you're a good man, and I'm sorry I messed up, blah, blah, blah." You might hear that every now and again. And some women might say that every now and again. You know what I'm saying? But after they done ran through their 20s and had hot girl summer and fun. You know what I'm saying? That man not gonna sit there and wait on them. So, like I said, you can't, back to the original point, you can't go in there trying to control a man. You can't go in there just because those dudes that you controlled before, that's not gonna work on a man. It won't. It only work on boys who sit there, who need you, who came to your house with a stick, with a bag on the back of it, living in your house. You know what I'm saying? Or he just got out of his house and moved with you. Y'all moved together. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about that dude. I'm talking about a dude who already established, got his stuff, doing his thing, and you got to go into his kingdom. You got to move a whole different way. You know what I'm saying? He gonna let you know. He gonna let you know what's happening. But if 50, like I said, 52 or 54% of the black men are single, childless, and in the middle class. So all men can't be bad. See what I'm saying? All men can't be dogs. All men, all men can't have all these problems that y'all say they have. You see what I'm saying? So somebody lying. I don't think stats lie. You know what I'm saying? And if anybody want those stats, go to blackdemographics.com. Blackdemographics.com. I'll see if I can remember to put it in a description link below. Put it in the description box below. But y'all, you can't go in and trying to control him, trying to tell him do this, trying to, you can't make a man do what you want him to do. It just don't work like that. Sorry. And he do what he do for the best of himself and everybody else around him. You see what I'm saying? A real man know how to run a house, know how to bring order, know how to move. You see what I'm saying? And it is the woman's place to be a helpmeet. They didn't say a woman was a leader. And a lot of y'all believe in, y'all say y'all Christians and Bible and amen this and God that and God the other, said go to church every Sunday. But y'all missing that part. You are a helpmeet. If you go back about 3 or 4 Women Wednesdays back, I had a discussion with one of my friends, one of my lady friends, and we had a discussion. And she, my age, I'm 49, she around, she probably a year or two younger than me. But she want a man who's fun. She want a power couple. She want to control. She want to have some kind of control. It just don't work like that. It don't work like that. And that's why a lot of relationships fail. And stop me when I'm lying. You got to do something different if you want different results. You can't keep doing what they call it. If you keep doing the same thing and expecting different results, what they call it? All right, insanity. I mean, I know a lot of females who picking projects. Oh, he got potential. He don't have a car. You got to go pick him up from his mama house or from a roommate. He's in his 30s and 40s. You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying people don't haul. I mean, I understand people fall on hard times. I understand it. Because I know before I bought my house, I went to stay with my mom for like a year so I can save up money. I worked a lot of overtime and I bought my house, right? So, but man, it was hell. It was miserable. I couldn't wait till that year was up. You know what I'm saying? I just can't live with somebody like that unless it's my spouse. Me and her together, yeah, that's something different. But living at my mama's house, living with somebody, just living on them for a long period of time, can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And if you see a dude like that, I don't care how sexy he is to you, how much swag he got, he told you what you want here, you put it on you good. That's how you get caught up. You know what I'm saying? You get caught up for years, a decade. Next thing you know, you're mad. You gotta cleanse yourself for all that stuff. You've been in a bad relationship and you hollering, but it's no good men and all that. You either clean yourself or like the Godfather Kevin Samuel say, buy a dog or a cat and die alone. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of females who would rather live life single and die alone before they get a man outside of their type. You see what I'm saying? And that's mental, man. That's mental. And another thing is that if you're coming out of a bad relationship, again, go get therapy. Go get some kind of therapy and get yourself fixed. Don't be running around here putting memes and got your little hyena clicks, because it's hyena clicks on there. They all putting memes about men and all this stuff, but really, y'all talking about the boys. You can't focus on boys. Focus on what the boys doing, and the men passing you up. The men just out there chilling. Men want women, but you can't focus on the boys. Talk about what the boys doing. And like I said, 54% of the 54% of the black men are single and childless. So that means y'all going after the 20% or 30% of the dudes out there who have kids, who everybody want, but they married or whatever. That's not right. But it's not the guys who single and childless and in the middle class. So there's a lot of guys out there single. So if you can't find a guy, you just looking in you might want to change your type. You see what I'm saying? Look in your friend zone. Get that boring dude. Get that dude who you don't like for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not saying what you want to hear. That's the one you want. Somebody who's telling you something that you don't want to hear and it's the truth, that's the one you want. Everybody come in who didn't say hi in the chat and give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down, whatever. Come here, let's talk about this, y'all. The two up in here, let's talk about this. Let's run it. That's why I made this, so we can talk about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, they just talk about it. See what I'm saying? That's something we don't do as a community. We don't talk about that stuff. Go. When you let cancer go, what happens if you don't treat cancer? It just get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. That's the same going around our community. And we're not talking about it. We're not discussing it. We just want to have fun, entertain ourselves, and do goofy stuff instead of taking us, family, relationships, finances, spiritual, being spiritual. We don't take none of that serious. And that's all a part of having good relationships, and we just don't take that serious. We don't. And some people might, and I put this out to a lot of people, and I only got 2 people in here and 3 likes. That's disturbing. Either they don't like me or don't want to hear what I'm talking about because talking know what you're talking about. He let this girl mess all over him. Even the best get played. I ain't saying I'm the best, but I'm just saying even the best get played. They might not tell you. Everybody get played to a point. Everybody go through bad relationships. Everybody get cheated on, everything. And the reason why I know I could talk about this is because, like I said, after I went through what I went through, I learned a lot of stuff about me, about relationships, about women, about the things I did wrong, what I could do better for the next, if I decide to get the next. That's how you learn. You fall, you wonder why. You look at why you fell, correct it, and move on to the next. I mean, sometimes you're going to, depending on how bad the relationship was and what you went through, you might take a little while to get over it, just move on, whatever it is. But that's just life. You know what I'm saying? I would never tell a person, oh, you should move on, you should get over that. I don't know what them people went through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what them people went through. If anybody tell me something about their relationship, all I could do is listen. I'm not gonna give nobody, hey, well, you ought to move on. You still talking about that? Nah, man, that ain't right. I don't know what them people been through. And anybody who got hurt, been through a bad relationship, you know how it is. But those are the same ones who've been through hell and high water, gonna tell other people, since they done went through it already, they won't tell other people, I'll move on and get over it, move on. I would have did this, I would have did that. Nah, man. But back to the topic of it. Why am I dang thing keep on tripping? Internet thing keep tripping. But anyway, control. Janet Jackson. That's why I put Janet. Control. Women, ladies, if you want a man, not a boy, You can't go in there trying to control stuff, trying to run stuff, trying to be masculine. You can't do that. That's one of the things keeping a lot of ladies single. But you blame it on, I don't want no man, I don't need nobody. Stop the cap. Stop the cap. Some probably don't. Some probably just so scorned and messed up, they probably don't. But most of y'all do. We just don't know how to go by it and don't know how to pick them. But I'm here to help y'all. I'm here to help. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna say some stuff that y'all might not like, but it's true. I'm gonna tell you that it's true. But I'm telling you, it's true. It's 100% true. Look it up. You know what I'm saying? It's true. I done been through it. I done seen it. Look, I say some people think just because they've been in a small area, we're gonna say i.e. St. John, Paris up to New Orleans, still, messing with different. Now, once you go out, start messing with different, start understanding people in different states, cities, states, countries, and everything. There's some hyenas out there, y'all. There's some hyenas. It's some man-eaters. It's a man. Dudes don't have nothing on some of these hyenas out there. I call them hyenas, man. Hyenas, all they do. You ever saw like the nature show? Where them lions be fighting the hyenas? And that's all the hyenas out here in the world do, just go mess with lions. All that noise. All over the place. Just making all that noise. Just causing chaos. But when them lions get tired, them lions start whipping start tearing their ass up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nobody gonna tear anybody up in the real world. No, you don't put your hands on nobody. No, you don't put your hands on nobody. But that's what hyenas do. All they do is cause havoc and chaos. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of them are I'm not gonna say uncontrollable, because I just don't like to use the word. I don't like to use the word control. But they're unteachable. They're not. You can't. They just can't be stabilized. They just can't be. They're just pretty much gone. They are who they are. You know what I'm saying? And nothing. They're just who they are. You know what I'm saying? But some has went through some chaos and stuff, and went through some bad relationships, and still open to learn about themselves, about what they got to do for the next relationship, go to therapy, fix themselves, and ready for the next. They have some ladies out there who do that, but most don't. Most go into a relationship. You can't go into another relationship with baggage from the other relationship. You can't do that. And especially going to the same type of dude. You sitting there starting arguments with dudes. A lot of y'all start arguments with dudes because y'all get bored or whatever it is, trying to control them in that way, manipulate them in that way, manipulate them with the coochie control and all. Man, you can't do that, man. And expect to be in a healthy relationship. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't go into a relationship with looking like good intentions, and all of a sudden you pull a bait and switch. You bait a dude in and say, "Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm a one woman. I'm a one man woman, one man woman, and all that. And all I do is one man, and this that I ain't out there in the streets like that. I ain't doing all this. I ain't doing all that." But 5 years later, you back to the streets, sabotaging relationships, making it look like this is a dude fault. Then putting it on him, got everybody looking at him as the bad guy. He can't say nothing. Ain't nobody listening to him. You can't do that. And a lot of y'all do that. It's always not the man's fault, y'all. I'm just saying, y'all can't go into relationships like that. Y'all have to get fixed and take that control factor out there, and just go in, get a man going, and just do what you're supposed to do. If you got to go to counseling before you do that, if y'all got to go to counseling and church and get more into the spiritual way of how relationships are done, that's what y'all have to do. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Twan? That's what y'all have to do, man, because like going into a relationship broken and got issues, or jumping from one person to another, from state to state, never in a stable relationship, That shit ain't healthy, man. And tonight I'm not talking about the fellas, because fellas on Friday, free game for fellas on Friday. I'm gonna take care of the fellas Friday. Right now is the women, because women, that's the first thing they say when you say, when I say something about women, or we say something about women, because it's not just the women, because they'll say, well, that's just the type of women you deal with. You gotta deal with a different type of women. No, I see it. The women I talk to, the women I see on TV, the women other guys see, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So just because somebody call you out, you can't go, well, they do it too. We don't care about them. We talk about you. And if dudes do it, that's a podcast for Friday. But if somebody call you out, just see what they're talking about. Don't just be ready to react. And that's a part of the control and the manipulation. You see what I'm saying? You can't go in there, like you can't go in there and bait and switch, control the situation. You're trying to control, then you can't control. You're gonna make his life miserable. Then some of y'all go cheat. He catch y'all, tell y'all, look, I don't want you going out or whatever it is. Now you're gonna say, you're controlling. For real. Now you're gonna tell everybody he controlling. Then you're gonna use that as an excuse for a breakup. Then that's gonna be your excuse to fool yourself and tell everybody else. But all the while you've been messing with this same dude. You know what I'm saying? For months or whatever it is. But this dude's supposed to not say something about that, just supposed to let it go and just live with it. Nah, man, come on, man. Some of y'all just gotta wake up with that. Some of y'all just gotta get on with that, man. Like I said, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not just talking. I'm talking what I know. I'm talking what I've been through and what other dudes say they done been through and what I done seen and what other women say. It's women who talk about other women and stuff other females do. So it can't be lying. Especially when it's coming out like let's see, especially if it's coming out like you actually, I don't know how I'm saying it. I don't know how I want to say it, but if they're telling the same story in his logical story, everybody can't be lying. Because some ladies say, "Oh, they don't do that. Where you finding you woman at?" Blah blah blah. Now, I don't know if they be in denial. I don't know if they just really don't know. I don't know, but that's what they say. So if other ladies saying it, come on now. But when women say stuff, but men, it just be some goofy stuff like, "You don't like women. You must be gay. Who hurt you?" and all that crazy stuff. That's illogical stuff, man. Now, just because y'all say that stuff like that, that don't mean it's true. Cause that's illogical stuff. Y'all say the same repetitive stuff. You know what I'm saying? And not all of y'all. I don't do absolute. I only do what's factual. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact is every woman is not like that. Every female is not like that. Because you have some solid females. And I say it on every podcast. We have some solid females out here who handle their business, who've been raised in a nice household with a father who's taking care of his business and who taught her what he have to teach her. And I'll get into that on another time. That's another podcast for another time. And she know exactly how to treat a man, how to prepare herself for the man, how to be what that man needs her to be. See what I'm saying? And that man gonna be what she need him to be. And everything just fall in place like a puzzle. You know what I'm saying? But all this pushback and all this respond just to say something, not to you just react, but not respond. Sometimes don't even respond. Don't even react. Just listen, take it in, make it make sense. Because my thing is, all right, they always say, and I hear this one a lot too, black women are the most educated women of all. All right. If you got PhDs, doctorates or PhDs, masters, bachelors, and all this stuff here. You use logic to get all these degrees, but you can't use logic when it comes to relationship. That's a problem. Either you just can't, and I'm not saying everybody, either you're just not using common sense or you're doing it on purpose. Or maybe just the emotions kicking in. But I just can never understand that. You get masters, doctorates, bachelor's, associates, high school diplomas, all that, certificates, all that. You got to think logical between that, in between those, in between doing all that stuff. But you can't think logical when you're in a discussion with a man. It's like you can't go in poking at this man. You can't go in starting arguments with this man. You can't do that, man, and expect a successful relationship. And you have to learn how to be boring. You know what I'm saying? You have to learn how to be boring and live with boredom. And some of y'all, when shit get too quiet, a lot of y'all start chaos. Like I always see, use that ant mound logical, that ant mound scenario. You have an ant mound. It's all quiet and all pretty and everything, all stacked up nice. Somebody go kick it, pop. Ants is all over the place. It's all over the place. Then everything calm down. But an hour later, everything ants calm down. How long it take for them to calm down and get back in the mound, everything, mound all clear and everything. You don't see no ants. You probably see one or two patrolling, whatever it is. Here they go. Oh, it's too quiet. I don't have enough chaos. And go kick it again. Pop. Just chaos, man. You gotta learn how to control that. You see what I'm saying? And if you do it, because somebody just ask them, ask your last man, your last relationship, dude. Just ask a guy who know you, your brother, your dad, your ex-boyfriends. Ask them. Just go ask them. Say, do I cause a lot of chaos, or what do I need to do to be a better person or whatever? And we all need to be. We all have room to improve. That's what I want y'all to do, ladies. Ask. This your homework, all right? This your homework. Even though nobody in here, but this your homework for the next Woman's Wednesday. Y'all got a week for this assignment. Y'all got a week, all right? Y'all got a week to complete this assignment. Ask 5 men, 5 exes, 5 brothers, 5 dads. Not just 5. Out of all of them 5. Just ask 5. You got all the way to next Wednesday to ask 5 dudes. 5. Ask them. Say, am I chaotic? Do I cause a lot of arguments? Do I argue a lot? Do I react versus respond? Am I controlling? Ask them that. That's your homework. Ask them that. And don't react to what you hear. Please don't react to what you hear. Just listen. Take it and just say, okay, and go sit down in the corner somewhere. Think about it and work on that. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like every time we call y'all on something, no. What, y'all perfect? That would sound like to me, y'all perfect. You see what I'm saying? No, you can't do that, man. Like I said, if you want a healthy, successful relationship, you got to get yourself together physically, mentally, spiritually, and mentally with emotions too. But those 3 things right there, you got to get that. A lot of y'all have to get that fixed. Men too. No, men don't, because men are already where we need to be for the most part. That's the boys y'all talking about. We're not talking about them. We talk about you. So, I'm not on here to bash nobody, none of that. If you want to say it's bashing, you call it what you want. But I'm not bashing you. You say some bad stuff about somebody, just bad, just unearthly bad stuff. I didn't say nothing bad about a female or not. I'm just saying what y'all do. And it's not, and it's bad. Y'all not bad, but the stuff y'all do, it's not some of the stuff a lot of y'all do, not all y'all. A lot of y'all do is not healthy for the community. And I'm just here to tell y'all, put out there to try something different. You see what I'm saying? Try somebody different. Get away from that type stuff. If you need to go see a therapist, find a good one. You know what I'm saying? And if you want a good man, like I say, you might want to ask a man who you trust to help you. Find a good man. Help him vet him out. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what it is, because we didn't take that away. We didn't, y'all making choices in men now, and in relationships and stuff. Y'all making that choice. It don't seem like it's good. You see what I'm saying? Don't seem like it's working. So, back then the dad had to sit around, because I remember when I was coming up, and I'll go, in high school and everything, I'll go creep and everything. A lot of ladies who I mess with had daddies, and like sometimes I'll be, hold on, man, I ain't going out with your daddy. Your daddy home? Man, he ain't gonna do you nothing, man. My daddy ain't gonna do you nothing. Man, if your daddy do me something, do you something, boy, shut up. And so I go in there, dad be sitting down there grilling me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Grilling me, but I just stand up. I just stand up to the answers questions, and you know what it was. Not all of them had dads, but it was a lot who did. Right now, it's a whole different story. Like my kids, what I'm saying, a 20-year-old generation right now, they don't have that. Anybody who won't take my daughter out, not take her out or anything, she gotta go through me. I mean, he gotta go through me. Uh-oh, sure. He gotta go through me, and he gotta go through me, and my question, I'm gonna put him through the ringer. So, but 50 questions, shoot, I'm gonna really hell out that dude. If he get through my grilling, he the one for her. But if he mess up, if I feel like just a little anything, get I don't want my daughter with no bum. That's what a lot of ladies come get with, bums and F boys, and they call them F-19s, and then y'all base everything off those dudes y'all chose. And if some of y'all did choose good men, a lot of y'all run them off with that controlling and trying to be their mama and trying to just run everything. You see what I'm saying? And the dude crazy for sitting there taking that stuff for years. Talk about happy wife, happy life. And man, if you don't get your simp ass out here with that type of happy wife, happy life. Oh yeah. I always, yeah. I just say that. Yeah, I ain't bashing nobody. Yeah, most definitely. I ain't. I done already said that. I made that clear. I ain't bashing nobody. If they think this bashing, they really need help. You know what I'm saying? They really need the help. Because the thing about it is, people been coddling their feelings too much. People been lying to them for years. I mean, for years, man, they've been lied to. You know what I'm saying? They've been lied to. Oh, you can get any man you want. You can get anything you want. You deserve this. You deserve it. Why? Why do you think you deserve whatever you think you deserve just because you're a woman? Why? You can't say that. I can't say I deserve a good woman. I can't say I deserve any woman I want. Other men can't say that. But y'all can say it. Why? You see what I'm saying? Why? Whatever you have to, whatever you want good, you have to work for it. Anything come easy, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much that's all you got these. What's that dude named Jack Derek Jackson? Derek Jackoff? That's what I call him, Derek Jackoff. Lying to these ladies all this time, lying, calling their feelings, talking about men, bashing men, all this stuff here with his happy looking ass. Then he go right there, come to find out he cheating on his wife. Come on, man. Come on, man. And that's the type of people y'all listen to. Tell y'all what y'all want here, and y'all amen them, giving them all this money, having got 100,000 followers because he's telling y'all what y'all want here and bashing. Now that's bashing. Y'all want to hear bashing? Go to Cynthia G. Cynthia G page, Cynthia G. With that, she got them bangs. She got them bangs. Cynthia G got them bangs, boy. She got them, whoa, them bangs. Yeah. Now that's bashing. If you want to hear real bashing, go to Cynthia G page. That's some real bashing. She bash men. She bash. That's bash. They say Kevin Samuel bash. Kevin Samuel don't bash. No, I'm not bashing. Cynthia G, she bashing. When you start calling names, broke, dusty, no good, Dan this, Dan that, that's bashing. And that's the. And then she got like what three different kids, 3 kids by 3 different dudes, but yet she don't like black men and she black. That's bashing. That's self-hate. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of women who are like that. Well, because these men did that. No, men didn't do nothing. That's them boys you chose did that. And you chose to try to fix them. You can't fix nobody. You can't fix nobody. And that was your lady trying to do. Like I said, you can't go in there with that control. Janet Jackson, nasty if you ask him. You know, so you can't go in trying to control them, man. Trying to control no relationship. Trying to make a male, a boy do right. Who you dating? You better even make your son do right. But you're trying to make a grown male do right? Nah, you can't do that, man. Then get mad if he don't. They're gonna take it out on every man just because you ran into because of your choice. Come on, now we gotta get it right. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you can't get past this part, I don't know what else to tell you. Because once you get past this part, you got your man. Once you get past the baggage from the other relationship, don't go in there with control. Pick the boring man. Go in your friend zone and get dude out your friend zone. If you get past all those to here, and you don't get past here, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. You're just gonna be. I mean, I'm just telling you how it is. It's just gonna be rough. Just the hardest part right here, the mental. Because first of all, a lot of women think nothing is wrong with them, and they don't get help, and it just go around. Man, I saw a video, like for instance, I saw a video the other day where 2 ladies fighting in Walmart. Fighting, like fighting, fighting. One was beating the hell out of the other one. I mean, it was fighting. They had kids. And you think them kids not gonna be affected by that some kind of way? Now, how is that the man's fault? Can't blame the man on that one. Because everything happened is like, well, the man fault. That's another homework assignment. I want y'all to find one thing that happened with y'all that you can't blame a man on. These women was in that fight, moving furniture, moving items, pushing baskets. Damn, they're moving the big long shelf things. Damn, they're moving that. And we see those videos a lot. There's a lot of videos out there. There's a lot of videos out there like that. And I guess that's a man fault too. Come on, we gotta start taking accountability, ladies. Now we gotta start taking accountability for your efforts. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we all effort. You know what I'm saying? We all done did some effed up stuff, but you gotta take accountability for that. And that's all tied to that control. All that's tied to that control. But let's see how long I've been here. I've been almost here an hour, so I didn't want to be that long. I knew and nobody was gonna come to this one. If they came in, they ducked right back out when they heard what I was talking about. But it's all good because I'm not gonna stop talking about what I'm talking about because people feel in some type of way. I'm not gonna stop talking about it. This is the show I made. This is the show I just. This is the show. This is the show I made. This is what my platform is about when it comes to this aspect. Like I said, once I get to my other part, I'm gonna have that part. I'm gonna have my sports side, the who that versus them boys trash talking podcast. But on this one, this is what I'm talking about. If you don't listen to it, don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. But sometimes you gotta have some kind of accountability because if I was bashing men, y'all probably be all up in the chat room coming right behind me, amen and stuff. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, you can't go in that control. You gotta get fixed before you go into another relationship. There's a lot of ladies going to other relationship messing up good men because they haven't been fixed. And you just jumping from relationship to relationship, selling dreams, bait and switch, then mess it up, then on to the next dude and do the same thing. And dudes, y'all need to stop saving these females like this. If it's always somebody else's fault, run. Because you're going to be next. And on that note, y'all, from the top of the $1 million spot, I'll holler at y'all tomorrow about the Truth Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to talk about, but I'm going to talk about something. And hopefully I'll get more audience than this. And I'll holler at y'all next time from the top of the $1 million spot. Don't forget to like, share, donate, subscribe, all that good stuff. Like I said, it's going to go down. So I'll let y'all next time from the top of the $1 million spot, y'all. And I'm out of here. You heard me? Wow.